After you do the trial balances from 24A, what you're going to do is write down all of the account names and their balances. So on the next page in your Excel spreadsheet there, the trial balance is the name of the company, the words trial balance, and this should actually be July 31st. It'll be the last day of the fiscal period. Here are all the accounts: cash, prepaid insurance, etc., ending with miscellaneous expense. These totals are all coming right out of your T accounts. The accounts with debit balances are your aid accounts, your asset accounts, your drawing and your expense accounts. What's going to be on the credit side will be your clear accounts: liability, capital, and revenue. And then at the very bottom, what you do under your last total is you draw a single line across both columns and then total them up, and the debits should equal the credits. If not, Houston, you have a problem. Just a little joke there. Okay, once you do the trial balance, you're ready to do the income statement. The income statement is where you are going to determine if you have a net income or a net loss for the fiscal period. And so here you have the income statement. It's the name of the company, income statement, and it's for the month ended July 31st, 2010. Notice that it is for the whole fiscal period, in this case 1 month. Okay, so the first thing you do is you're gonna think about your revenue and your expense accounts and compare them. So the revenue is mentioned first, and we just put revenue and we put a colon after it because of tradition. Now, looking at your trial balance up here, you have one revenue account, laundry revenue, and it's going to be indented about 1/2 inch. The balance of the revenue account is going to go over in the second column. Now notice up here it says debit and credit, but when you get down here, it's just 2 amount columns. It's not a debit and credit column. It's just 2 places to write numbers. Here's your revenue balance right here. And that's it. In some companies, they might have more than one revenue. This one just has one. The next category is expenses. So out of tradition, expenses is written with a colon. And then we're going to list all of your expenses. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 expenses. Okay, so you would list those in there, and then you would put in their balances in the left-hand column. Okay, and then we're going to indent again and write total expenses. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show this in yellow, okay, to show that you need to draw a single line there. When you add all of these together, it should come up as $2,468. So notice in this case, Rossi didn't do too well because their expenses are greater than their revenue. So in this case, we have a net loss, and it's for the difference. Now, a typical way of doing this is to put a negative number with parentheses around it. Now I'm going to shade this in green just to let you know that you'd have a single line above this and a double line below. And that concludes this.